Hi, my name is Dwayne Poole. I'm the road foreman for Bloomfield Township Public Works. Preparation and planning of snow removal begins around the end of summer. Our crews start to put the salt spreaders back onto the plow trucks along with the continued preventative maintenances. They also begin the calibration of the salt pre-wetting systems on each of the plow trucks. This will ensure that the proper amounts of salt and chloride are applied.
They make sure to start the season with approximately 3,500 tons of salt, 10,000 gallons of calcium chloride, and a pallet of replacement plow blades. A review of the township's snow removal plan and personnel is also done this time of year. When the winter season approaches, they begin to closely monitor the weather through numerous avenues.
As soon as the storm is forecast to affect the township, preparation begins to ensure a timely response.
One of the first items to be addressed is to find out the status of all snow removal equipment with the motor pool. They check to see what equipment will be available for the upcoming storm. They also review all available staff in order to use everyone who is not already in an assigned plow route. This allows them to fill backup trucks, graders, and pickup trucks with employees from the water division, building maintenance, grounds maintenance, and environmental and engineering. After checking the weather forecast again, the superintendent, director, and foreman will prepare a plan. The plan is based on available information and may change as the situation progresses. All employees operating the large trucks and equipment must possess a CDL operator's license. The CDL operator's license places guidelines on them that have to be followed. Federal law requires all CDL personnel to work no more than 16 hours without a minimum 5 hours of rest. This must be thought about when the plan of action is being put together.
Another part of the plan that will be decided is whether a snow emergency will be declared. This will make it mandatory that vehicles not be parked on any road. If a vehicle remains parked on a road, it can be ticketed and/or towed.
Vehicles parked in the road during a snow removal operation cause safety issues and efficiency problems. A snow emergency is likely to be called when heavy snow or icing is predicted. The staff will be notified of the plan for the storm. This will include if they will be called in or if a set time to report to work is decided. All divisions within the township will be notified of the plan. The director and superintendent will notify the township supervisor.
Following the Michigan Department of Transportation guidelines, all lights, fluids, cutting edges, etc. are checked to ensure that each vehicle is safe and reliable. After all the trucks have been fully checked out, they can then be loaded with salt. Having a facility where all trucks can be parked inside, out of the weather, allows them to be loaded before a storm. This makes for a faster deployment. Then the storm begins. Employees begin to arrive after being either called in or at a predetermined time. Final instructions are both posted and announced to the crews. Employees will then head out to their plow areas and begin.
The township is divided into 12 plow areas. Each driver is assigned a plow route that they will plow all season long. For efficiency's sake, they're also instructed how they are to plow that route each and every time.
We understand that receiving snow at the end of your driveway is inconvenient. Unfortunately, we have no efficient alternative. Through a sophisticated global positioning system, we can closely monitor all of our plow trucks. This enables us to track their speed, location, and all areas where work has already been performed.
Whenever all trucks are deployed, they make sure to have the foreman or supervisory staff in the field to check progress and handle citizen complaints. They keep lists of plow damage, sod damage, mailboxes, and damage that is not even theirs. After 8 hours, they'll remind all employees to check their blades and fuel levels. They also make sure all employees are taking rest breaks and are eating their meals to ensure they stay focused and alert. Upon completion, all trucks will be washed and fueled. The mechanics will then check every piece of equipment and make repairs as needed. This ensures that it is ready for the next day.
After the initial plowing is complete, staff will go home and get some rest. The following day, all areas will be rerun and salted, scraped, and plowed as necessary. Drifting and any remaining slick hills, curves, and intersections will be addressed at this time. After all roads within the township have been cleared, mechanics will thoroughly check all plows, scrapers, sanders, and trucks for damage and get repairs scheduled immediately.
Damaged mailboxes can occur due to snow being pushed off the road. The pressure of the snow can knock down weakened mailboxes. Damaged mailboxes will be addressed immediately following the storm. Temporary mailboxes will be put up if permanent repairs cannot be made. Permanent repairs will be made in the spring after the ground thaws.
Debriefing of every storm clearing takes place with the superintendent and director to evaluate the storm and its cleanup. What could have been done differently? What did we do really well? What needs to be tweaked?